Yeah.
Sorry, I have problem with your packaging.
Tell me about it.
Like in your last lecture that I was in, you gave an example of someone. Maybe you go and borrow the Range Rover.
Yes.
You drive to your village.
Correct.
Just make sure that everybody in the village sees you.
Correct.
While you drive it. And then you go to maybe a wedding or a function that might be happening in the village. Take the front seat. Sit and cross your leg.
Correct. You're a good student.
Is it correct?
You remember everything.
Sit and cross your leg. And then when you leave and you come back to Abuja, everybody will be talking about it.
Correct.
And to me, I'm like, is that not a fake life?
It is not a fake life.
See,
I used
you
it.
don't own the Range Rover.
I use it to teach people that packaging is important. And in trying to illustrate the need for them to package themselves well, I showed them that example, telling them that if they do what packaging is right, their name will change wherever they find themselves.
I have friends that have done packaging now and they have moved to Lugbe.
They did not package properly. They packaged probably, but they did not change their mindset. They packaged and they were still living.
No, because the life of packaging is
Yes.
very expensive to maintain.
It's
not as if they didn't make money from it. If I say they didn't make money from it, I will be lying. Some of them maybe, I'm not a packaging person. I live real. I don't care about what
You can't say you're not a packaging person with this hairstyle that you have and this makeup that you have on your face,
look nice,
with the rings that you are wearing. You are not packaging.
I'm not a packaging person to that level that they were doing.
As you are now, you are packaged. Look at you. Look at your hair. Look at your nails. Look at the rings. Look at the bangle. Look at your makeup. All those things are all artificial that you've added to package and enhance your beauty.
But the packaging life was so expensive that they made so much, but they have to reinvest into it. And today they have moved to Lugbe. Some of them don't even have offices at all.
I don't agree with you. They did not live on with the right mindset. When you package and you have the wrong mindset, you will still look the way you are.
Okay, so can we do the packaging with you and a good mindset? Let's see how you can tell us that.
The truth about it is that the first thing you need to change about your life is to start thinking right, think positive, and feel highly of yourself. Once you have that, people will start seeing it in your disposition. The difference between a rich man and a poor man is the way they present themselves and the way they talk. Nobody tells you who you are. You cannot tell somebody your qualification. You're just seeing the person. How do people know that you are a graduate? Because if you put a graduate out there and somebody that is not a graduate, you will see the dress sense. You will see the quality in the dress sense. See a prostitute, for instance, they are overdressed. Overdressing is overpackaged. So some people can overpackage. Somebody can also package well and have mannerism and lifestyle that are very, very, people that are very local. You bring somebody from a village, he dresses very well. But if you see some things in the dressing, it will be sticking out.
Saying that you have to package,
it's a total package.
But you have to have character.
You have to have your right attitude. You have to have the right mindset. And you have to also be able to speak well. And what comes out of your mouth should be of quality. You can package and dress very well. Our first lady, you can see the confidence and the way she dresses and all that. There is dressing. The confidence, whether the English was not coming on well, but it did not throw her out there. There are some other people that will be intimidated. We've had other first ladies before in the past. A lot of them were intimidated, but Goodluck Jonathan's wife was not intimidated.
No, she wasn't.
She dressed her dressing. She spoke what she wanted to speak. She didn't care what people had to say. But there were some people that hid themselves as first ladies and they never came out. And we never knew them that they were first ladies. That's what packaging can do. Packaging can make you outshine the people around you. Wrong packaging can also intimidate you and give you complex. Because you can dress what you cannot present, you cannot carry. Because no matter how you package, if you don't carry it, it's not seen in the light that you want it to be seen. So packaging is the totality of everything. I teach wealth education. In my teaching of wealth education, I also position people by changing their mindset. Whatever you think about is what you become. Whatever you desire in life is what you get. The Muslims and Christians, they teach it, but we don't apply it. Can I tell you how you can actually put in your mind that you want to travel tomorrow to Lagos, and you want to wake up as early as 6 a.m. in the morning so you meet the first flight? Your spirit will not sleep until you wake up. You wake up at 1 a.m., 2 a.m. Sometimes you look at the time and you tell us, let me sleep for 1 more hour before I wake up. Exactly that 1 hour you wake up. Do you know it's the same thing with making money? Tell yourself you want to buy a brand new car. You want to buy a Range Rover car. Go to where they sell the brand new car. Don't go with the fear of the salary you earn and the money you have in your bank account. If you are bold enough to go to that car park, car mat, and ask them for the price of that car, collect the key, enter the car, sit inside the car, make sure you smell it, and take the picture of yourself as the owner of that car in your mind. Your spirit will not sleep until you buy that car. If you work in an environment where you can never get the money,
you don't have a good job.
You'll be irritated by that environment. And you want to leave. And when you leave, in the confines of your toilet, when you are in the toilet, ideas to make the money to buy the car will come naturally to you. You need to sow the seed of what you want in your mind for the how to make it to come to you. There are a lot of people that are defeated. They are scared because they feel that they don't have money to start business. Some of them say they don't have godfathers. Some of them claim that they don't have enough education, they don't speak well. Some of them claim they don't have jobs.
Some of them claim they are coming from a poor background.
Correct.
Like the name of the show itself.
But there is nobody. All those things are excuses. And if you allow those excuses dwell in you, it makes it impossible for you to think right. If education is a prerequisite for success and creating wealth, professors of economics should be very rich. But that's not the case. The multi-billionaires we have in Nigeria, a lot of them did not go to university.
How rich are you?
I am as rich as any young man would like to be. Because everything I need is around me. And the greatest wealth you can have is how to use people. I employ people that are smarter than me, richer than me, and more connected than me work for me. One of the greatest politicians we have in Nigeria today is Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Yeah.
He knows how to use people. Everybody you need around you, you can use. I can build an estate without putting 1 naira in it. Can I tell you how?
Yes, please.
There are a lot of people who have land. They don't have money to build. There are a lot of people who have money. They don't have the idea. They don't know how to put it together to build the estate. There are some people that have brain. They don't have money. They don't have land. I bring these three people together and put them in a hall. And I make the person that has land very comfortable. And I give him what he cannot expect to sell his land for. I give him 3 times what the land will have sold for. And write an agreement with him that give me your land, I will build an estate on it, and I'll give you some houses there. We sign the agreement and I take the land. I don't pay for the land. I go to somewhere that has money, locked in the bank, not knowing what to do with the money. I go to that man and tell him, leave the money in the bank, but let me use it to get a bank guarantee. I will double your money. We sign an agreement, he puts the money in the bank, and I get a bank guarantee against it. Then I call a construction company to come and start building the estate. I'm giving you a contract today. The money I wish to pay is already in the bank waiting for you. I take the bank guarantee from the bank and I give to the construction company. They start building the estate. I start selling the houses. As I'm selling, the money I get, I put it in the bank, waiting to pay the construction company. And at the end of the day, after selling about 50 to 60% of the estate, I pay the construction company. The remaining houses, I sell about 20% and pay the owner of the money twice what he put in the bank. The remaining houses, I share it between me and the landowner. What did I put in the estate? If I can build an estate without 1 naira in my pocket, ask me for that business that you want to start, and money is your problem. I will show you how you can start the business without 1 naira in your pocket. Come, I will show you how to open a shop without 1 naira in your pocket. Start a school from beginning to end without 1 naira in your pocket. What I do in this organization is expose people to how they can start business and how they can actually double whatever business that they are into. Money continues to flow in the streets of Nigeria. I dare any state government, any federal government, if they are really ready to reduce unemployment in their states and in this country, they should come and collaborate with us. We will reduce unemployment in that state by over 20%. We are calling on philanthropic organizations, NGOs, and all the donor agencies that you can think of. If you really want to support cause, come, partner with us. We will create the enabling environment to reduce unemployment and poverty in Nigeria by over 20 to 30%. Because everything we need to succeed is around us. What we need to do is to reorientate the mind of all these graduates who have been shunning out, that cannot actually find their feet, cannot interpret education, and cannot apply education. We will train them with basic wealth education, open their eyes, and they will start employing people that will be working for them and make money. Because everything that we need to succeed in Nigeria is around us. We just have bad leaders who have created the impression for our young people that they don't need to work because they make money and you don't know how they make the money. A lot of our politicians are so rich, but ask them what they are doing, nothing to show. So every young man today that is a graduate wants to be a politician. The only business that is thriving now is politics. young people graduate and they want to become politicians because they believe that if they become politicians, they will become rich without doing anything. You don't need to follow them. They've created wrong role models in Nigeria. We should create new role models today that are actually doing things and succeeding, because you don't need to even travel out of this country, because everything you need to succeed is here.
In the last lecture I attended, you talked about having to know, mingle with the right friends,
Correct.
have the right connections.
Correct.
How can you get that when you're coming from where you don't know anybody from a poor background? Can you give some people the idea? Because that is holding so many people back.
I agree with you.
On your bed,
I agree with you.
Bed,
That is a big lie that we tell ourselves. And if you allow this lie dwell inside your mind, it will intimidate you, it will give you complex, and you'll not be able to do what you are supposed to do. Ebele Goodluck Jonathan, the immediate past president, told us he could not wear shoes when he was a child, meaning that he was from an average background. But he became our president. If connection is the prerequisite for creating wealth, where are the former president's children? Don't they have all the connection? Why are they not the ones producing the governors and the president that we have in this country?
Sure.
Jonathan read zoology. He was a teacher. He was not known in the north. He was not known in the east. He was not known in the west. Even in the south side where he came from, he was not known. But he became president of this country. You don't need connection to make things happen. Come, I will tell you how to repackage yourself. Dress well. Make sure you groom well. Change your mindset. Because everything you need to succeed is in Nigeria. Nigeria is the investment bride of the world. Everybody should come to this country, because everything you need to succeed is in this country. We have the mineral resources, we have the human resources, we have the best economic climate for everything that you want to plant in this country, you can plant. All we need to do is just reorientate our minds. Come, FMG will reorientate you and give you the grooming and mentorship that you need to succeed in life. We turn people around. We give people the basic wealth education that they need to make them successful where they are. If you know any jobless graduate, direct them to us, we will train them. If you know anybody that is not earning enough salary, direct them to us, we will expose them. If you know anybody that has money, direct them to us, we will show them how their monies can work for them. Everything you need to succeed is around us. We want to collaborate with government agencies. We want to collaborate with NGOs, donor agencies, and hold their hands and work together to reduce unemployment, reduce poverty in Nigeria. Give me the opportunity to sponsor a training for all police officers' wives. They will be exposed to put food on their husband's table, and the corruption level will reduce.
For the opportunity, why can't you just pick it?
The problem is you need financing to do it. For me to do a large-scale training where I will involve all police officers' wives, I need somebody to pay the bills.
You just go to the woman, they are the president.
The truth about it is that in Nigeria today, a lot of people have the know-how. They shy away from the political class because they frustrate you. When you go around them, they waste your time. I have sent proposals to strategic people in government, in the vice president office, in the director of employment. I have seen the Minister of Labor and Productivity. We've had meetings, I've sent proposals, but the proposals are hidden by civil servants. They make it impossible for us to actually have access to them. What we are doing is let the press show to people that we are doing something and there's something good in what we are doing. If you are able to get the government agencies to come, then we'll partner and make sure we solve the problem of unemployment. We have the wrong hands.
You love people working for you, don't you?
Well, collaboration is the only thing that makes things happen in Nigeria. You can't do it alone. What you have, I don't have. What I have, you don't have. And the only way Nigeria can be great is putting people together that can work together to make and solve problems.
Okay, aside from this wealth creation that you are a coach,
yes.
Is there any other thing you do?
I also do counseling. I counsel young people and expose them to how they can reposition their lives for success. There are a lot of people today that are not getting married. Everything you need to choose your husband or wife is around you. The vices and the norms that we have in Nigeria today is making things so difficult. In our father's time, the marriage age was between 16 and 25. In this generation, the marriage age is between 25 and 50. Now, there are a lot of things that parents are allowing. You see your child carrying a phone of 250,000 naira that he does not, you cannot afford. and you welcome and applaud that child. How do you want that child to attract a young boy who just graduated, whose salary is between 18,000 and 30,000 naira? How many years will that boy save to marry that woman? You are already taking that girl off the marriage circle. Because the people that he can be attracted to is only sugar daddies that can actually afford those things for her. She carries bags that are over 50,000 naira. Carries a phone. If she's going out, he goes out to Uber and come back. Meanwhile, the young boys that are of marriage age, they earn between 18,000 and 30,000 naira. The social vices that we have in Nigeria today makes it impossible for a lot of young people to actually act their age. They don't act their age anymore. They go and play with their life. Between 16 and 30, 45, they are playing. When they want to settle down, the young people that should actually marry them, they are already married already. And you see a lot of frustrated young people today that are not getting married. I'm catching them young. And I'm calling them to show them that, look, if you package yourself well like a marriage material, if you don't expose yourself and dress half naked, and also paint your hair in a strategic way that will make only sugar daddies get attracted to you. If you comport yourself well, a young man will see you attractive and will come to ask your hand in marriage. There is nobody that is a sugar daddy today that was not a young man. Those young men that we are seeing now, it's just a matter of time. They will also, they are going to grow up and get and position themselves. Anybody that you see that is already complete is not a marriage material for you. Marriages come rough. You must come, the person must be raw. It is a marriage that makes women and men complete. So if you are looking for a complete man to marry, you will never marry. If you are looking for a complete woman to marry, you will never marry. But if you package yourself well with your age, and you see a young man that is struggling, and you see prospect, he's a graduate, he's serious-minded, he dresses neat and all that, work with him and partner with him and build a foundation for both of you. If you follow that man that is already packaged by a woman, because for a man to be complete, there's a woman that has packaged him. He's already married. He's already in the hands of a builder. Because women are supposed to be helpmates who help to enhance the quality of men. If you snatch somebody's wife, somebody's husband that is already complete, he will treat you like shit. He will treat you like he will treat you like a tool. And at the end of the day, he will go back to the wife that actually packaged him, because the flirting and all that is just for a time. And time will also grow where you also grow and start losing those shapes that you claim that you are having that are attracting those sugar daddies. And you also become a woman that is robust and all that. And at that time, he will dump you and go for another person that will also keep the rounding and the shape right. So those who are stealing people's husbands now, watch it. Watch it, because one day you will be dumped for somebody younger than you, because you cannot be like what? A woman is like a flower. It is when the flower blossoms that you take position and position yourself to be married to somebody. If you don't position yourself at the age where you are blossoming, when the flower start dying and all that, the flower will be weak and the shapes will change and all that, and somebody will dump you and you will live a miserable life for the rest of your life. Package and get somebody. Build a house with that person. Nobody gets into marriage complete. It's marriage that completes a woman and completes a man, because you need a man to make a real woman, and you need a woman to make a real man. I enjoy and I tell a lot of young people, don't go for somebody that is complete. Go for somebody that you can live with and you can partner with and become full, because nobody gets married complete.
Nothing can stop you except you. If you embrace the negative things, the fears, then you're dead. Dead career-wise, physically, and otherwise. As a man thinketh, so he is. You may even feel as if you are dying and you are seen physically. As long as you don't give up, you will live.
They're advocating for the scrapping of federal character that is rather dividing us. What do you have to say about it?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of federal character, and I'm not a fan of zoning.
Okay.
I'm a fan of meritocracy. And I want 2019 to be zoned to merit rather than geographical zoning.
Okay.
Because truthfully, that's one of our problems in this country.
was at NAFDAC, I knew that Nigeria, the statistics we had was not, Nigeria was importing rice worth more than 500 billion naira every year. Benue alone can produce that much rice if you focus on rice production. So it means that there is 500 billion naira out there to be captured by Benue State every year.
This particular issue you talked about in the lecture you were giving them an ideology like they shouldn't be employed, and you love to employ people. You love for people to pick your things, you like for people to connect you to the wife of the police officers. You don't want to do any of that. But I from what I could deduce from the lecture that day, you were training these children not to rely on somebody employing them, but to go and create their own wealth. If we have all Nigerian youths with that ideology, aren't we creating problem for ourselves? Who will now work for us?
No matter the number of people that become entrepreneurs, you cannot take out people that will be employed, because the mindset is not the same.
And that's why the people we're employing are so dumb. They don't know so much.
Yeah.
Everybody that comes and you see that there's a staff that comes in and he knows what he needs to do. Give him after some time, they are resigned.
Can I tell you something? Only 5% of the population out there are really entrepreneurs. All the other ones will be employed. What we are trying to do with that training and empowerment is to expose them that you can be an entrepreneur. But those who cannot be entrepreneur, they can position themselves to be properly employed and get the best salary that they can get by learning a trade or learning a tool or learning a skill that they can use to better themselves.
Your knowledge can go both for those that want to be entrepreneurs and those that want to work for people.
Most of my training starts with the mindset.
Okay.
The mindset is what I start with. I start by reconditioning their minds to make them feel that they don't have any fear. When I talk about the fears and all those things that they have, then I go into programming and giving them the opportunity to know how they can actually improve their confidence, how to speak in public, knowing that, look, what you are is what you make of yourself. Like I tell them, for instance, I give them an example that, look, I can change your name by the way you dress. And a lot of them have a lot of good things at home that they can dress with, but they keep it and they continuously keep the clothes that are good in the wardrobe and they use only the wrong ones.
What you mean by good things? Are they necessarily supposed to be like designers and whatever?
Not necessarily. You don't have to wear designers to be packaged right.
Okay.
What we look out for is neatness and smartness. Your nails, are they well cut? Your hair, do you cut your hair when you are supposed to cut it? The clothes that you are wearing, are they iron? And they wear the color, do you have the dress sense and the right colors and all that? Confidence is learned. Nobody is born with confidence. And there are certain things you need to do. When we were wearing clothes in those days, as Christmas clothes, when you used to buy Christmas clothes for us, when you wear those Christmas clothes, the confidence you used to walk around is different.
It's different, that's true.
If you dress very well, if you see a lady that wears a flip-flop slippers and is walking, you see how lazy looking and unkempt the person is looking at. But show them to wear those high-heel shoes and see how they curtsy, how they walk. They will be curtsying and their confidence will be enhanced. It's like your makeup. Now your makeup has enhanced your position.
Oh, really?
This hairdo that you have, now if you remove the wig that you have or the hair that you have there, you see the natural, you don't want to come out. But look how beautiful you are looking now. Packaging is what makes and enhance how people relate with you. As you are now, there is nowhere you go to that they will not open the doors for you.
That's true. But
change and remove all this packaging. You might go to some place, they will think you're a market woman.
That's true.
And might not allow you to enter.
Okay, so the packaging you're teaching, not really the expensive packaging,
No.
but just look neat.
Look neat, look presentable.
And acceptable.
Correct.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, I had a misunderstanding.
No, it's not packaging to look like a prostitute. No, because there are some people who over package. You see a woman is going to work and dresses as if it's going to a nightclub. It's
Like
wrong
I have
packaging.
a friend that she rents Range Rover 350,000. Like every week.
It's positioning. But that's an overkill.
But how is she going to get the 350,000?
You will be shocked. She will attract somebody that will pay the bills.
No, but she has not attracted anybody, and now she's moved to.
Well, that is wrong. That's over-positioning. That's what I would call it, over-positioning. Because when you go rent a Range Rover car, you have cut off a lot of opportunities because people will now be pricing you too high. And because of that, they don't want to talk to you because what's the point talking to this person that is driving a Range Rover? How am I going to manage this person that is driving a Range Rover? It's like a young lady who somebody gave a gift, a sugar daddy gave a gift of a Range Rover to be using. If you use that Range Rover, you have cut off all the young people. Nobody will approach you to talk to you that I like you because they are looking at the Range Rover. They can't afford the Range Rover and you are using the Range Rover. Now, there are certain packaging that I advise people to do because if you are going to a function and you rent a Range Rover because you are going to the presidency, there's a party in Aso Villa, for instance.
You want access.
You want access. When you come to Range Rover, they won't stop you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so that's position. If you are doing that just for that, it makes sense. But when you go inside that place, you meet people that are in that class.
Okay, let me tell you a story. There was an MD of a government parastatal that was giving us advert for the magazine, like every year in, year out. His tenure was for 5 years, and we signed contract for that 5 years. So we'll publish and we'll receive our money at the end of the year.
Correct.
Okay, so I bought iX35, that is Hyundai iX35 when it came out, and I drove to his house with it in the evening to see him. They were having a get-together, and I was among the last people that left. So he walked me down, and he saw the car. He said, madam, you're driving the same car as us now. So prior to then, anytime I come around, he could give me 100,000, 50,000 for your transport. I discovered that stopped.
Yes.
So I had to talk to him about it and said, Oga, you used to give me those fueling money. They were very helpful. What happened?
That's
you are grown now, you're driving cars like us, so what do we do?
That's overpackaging.
So,
yes. There is also overpackaging.
So what kind of car will you advise someone like me to drive?
You can drive that car, but when you are going to talk business with someone, like you can park the car outside and walk in. Because they know your profession, they know what you are doing. But when we say car, just to show the example, there are different things, different classes of things. You are a young lady who is not married, and you are driving a car.
No, I'm married.
I'm just an example. Okay. A woman that is not married and is buying a car, why would you buy a Range Rover car? Why on earth will you buy a Range Rover car?
But what if you can afford it?
Even if you can afford it, you are already in a position already where you have already cut off a lot of people from approaching you.
Linda Ikeji will get married, I believe.
Yes. She will probably marry somebody that is a sugar daddy because the young people, they can't afford her. I'm serious. I'm not joking about it. There's time for everything.
But would there be an insecurity on the man's side?
No.
Must God provide for a woman through a man?
There are some young people who have confidence, and whether you have a car or not, they will marry you and they will still master you and control you with the money you have.
So I think.
But there are very few people who have that confidence. Very few. Because women, they grow faster, they get more mature than the men.
Okay.
If you marry someone that is your age mate, you will be behaving older than him.
That's true.
Yes.
That's true. So if I want FMG to come and mentor maybe my staff, or what process am I supposed to follow?
Now, we currently have a program where you can invite us, but when you are inviting us to go and enlighten people, we do it free. But the thing I do, because I'm not just doing this just for money, I'm also doing it to give back to society. Now, what I do, even in this office, there are times I do training free, and I invite the public to come, because when they come, I ask them, if you are jobless, come. If you are an entrepreneur, whose money is your problem, come. And I train them. Because I know that no matter the training that I give to them, they will want to have my mentorship. So they still enroll to join the platform with just 20,000. We make everything very easy. With 20,000, they can enroll
to become
members of the platform, and they are forever in my mentorship program.
So 20,000 gives me a
life membership of our platform.
No renewal annually.
No renewal. FMG is free mentorship grooming. We did it like that because we want to be able to get to so many people. And the way the advice is done, once I get you in, you'll be on my WhatsApp platform as members. So any question you ask, as I answer the question, so many other people are benefiting from the question. So they are able to actually be in the platform where they are getting advice from a mentor. So I have that. Then those who are into business.
How many people do you have on the platform?
I have about 3,800 people currently, and it's growing every day. And parents are sending their children for mentorship. They pay the fees, and we mentor them. People pay. There are some donor agencies who will pay and take us to certain states to go and do a training program. We did a program for NMPC, for instance, pre-retirement program for their top people who are retiring in the next 3 years, teaching them not to fear retirement. So we're not just doing the empowerment only among youth. We also do to people who are doing business. Anybody that is doing any type of business, pay the 20,000 and we will mentor you how you can double the volume and your profitability by the advice that we give. For state governments, they can actually go to their state and pay the fees and take us to where we can gather the youths together and their women and train them. We can reduce unemployment in Nigeria with ease. And what we are looking for is collaboration, to collaborate with people, different set of people. I want to collaborate with TV station, radio station, NGOs. The thing that I want to do for Nigeria.
Private organization owners for their workers.
Yes. For workers, for instance, you can invite us to your office. We'll come and teach your workers how they can buy a house that is 12 million naira with as low as 3 million naira. We'll show them how.
So how? Not today.
You want to know everything at the same time. I think you get people to pay the fees. Once they pay the fees, to do it. We do real estate. We collaborate with landowners.
Okay, just for an organization that wants you to come and teach their staff how to manage their finances.
We have a training. We have a training platform.
How much do you pay?
It depends.
What numbers? Or what? Give us contact information.
We have training. I have a training company, iSkill, outside FMG. And that iSkill is one that does training. And that training that we do for them, they pay according to the number and the location and the venue that we're going to use. Okay. It's costed, and we do it on a one-on-one basis. Okay. But if you are inviting us to give enlightenment to your staff of 30 minutes to 1 hour, we'll come there and do it. It's free. We don't charge. It's free, but it's only 30 minutes. We'll just
How are you making your money?
Because when they hear it, they won't want to go. When they hear the presentation, they are compelled to join the platform so that they will hold on to us and continue to.
Okay, I am going to join the platform as well. Because
correct.
I need to move to another.
You need to be empowered. Yeah. Correct. That is it. There is nobody that hears this that will not have something to do. If you know graduates around you, send them to us. It's part of what you need to do. They come to this office. I have free programs that they can attend to expose them. They don't need to join the platform. I don't force people to join the platform. Because what we have is too good to be true. We are not a multi-level marketing company. We are not doing it for huge profits. Our primary obligation is to give back to society. What compels people to join the platform is because they don't want to let me go. They want to continuously have advice. But if you come to hear the strategies I've been giving you a lot of trade secrets on the screen.
For free.
For free, yes. And I will continue to give you, if you Google me and search me in the social media, you will see me always talking about how people can be empowered and all that. I don't lose my sleep because once I empower you and you start making money with it, you will come back to a role so you can buy a house with your mouth. I can show people how they can give birth. A house will give birth to another house every year. I can show you how you can buy a house worth 100 million naira with 30 million naira. I can show you how you can use your rent to become a landlord. I can show you how you can continuously buy houses and make profit in excess of 50%. I'm not a bank, but what I do is I create the enabling environment to put people together. If I get a land in a place like Mabushi, and the land is 80 million naira, and the land will take 10 houses, and each of those houses, when completed, will sell for 60 million naira. I will sell the first 3 duplexes for 30 million naira to members of my platform. It will give me 90 million naira. The 90 million naira will pay for the land. I've converted those 3 people into landowner. I bring the land up and I look for someone that has money in the bank and we build the estate. When we build the 10 houses, we give those 3 people that bought the first 3 houses 30 million naira. A house that is 60 million naira, they bought it half the price. So my members will continuously have the opportunity to buy properties with their mouth, because you can sell that house for 40 million naira to somebody that is not a member. By the time you sell 3, you have enough money to buy your own. So my members use their mouths to buy houses. And those who have money, they can actually double their monies by buying into the house when the house is 30 million naira, buy 2 or 3, and sell when the house is completed for 60 million naira. Their monies are doubled. And I don't need to touch the money. So the membership of the platform has a lot of benefit. They will be exposed to how to start business without one naira in their pocket. If they have business they are doing, we show them how they can double the business. They also easily can become landlord with their mouth, with their rent. And for those who have money, they can double their monies. If we are in a civilized environment, government will be partnering with us.
Yes.
Donor agencies will be partnering with us. State government will be partnering with us. NYC, for instance, will partner with us to go and give this basic wealth education. Government will have taken us on and created centers in Nigeria where we can actually implement this all over Nigeria. And more people will be released for the unemployment market. But currently they spend the money, huge sums of money every day trying to empower people that they don't empower. Empower, for instance, is the program going on. How many people have they been able to empower? It's a good program. It's doing very well. But how many people have been empowered in Nigeria? Not up to 1 million. Engage us with a tenth of the money they've spent. We'll empower over 1 million people.
What advice do you have for the Nigerian youths?
The Nigerian youth, the advice that I have for you is that money flows in the streets of Nigeria. Everything you need to succeed is around you. Don't have fears. Don't nurse fears. Don't put those things, excuses, like you don't have money, you don't have a godfather, you don't have a job. All those are excuses. Come and be exposed to basic wealth education that will give you how to make money with little or nothing. You don't need 1 naira to start most businesses. Whatever desire you have, come. I will build it. Come to our wealth clinic. Come to our office. Go into the internet. Check our mobile app, our mobile social media handles. FMG platform is the social media handle. Go to Facebook, go to Twitter, go to Instagram. Follow us on YouTube. You will see a lot of materials that you can use to expose yourself. We teach people how to make money and how to become financially independent. Money flows in the streets of Nigeria. We want to partner with government agencies to expose more of our youth and women to how to make money. Thank you for having us, and I look forward to working with you when we start working together. Thank you.